Hey, Quentin Benjamin here. So this is a little different than what I normally do. I came down into the basement after going outside grabbing the garbage, and I realized my neighbor's sump pump was running. I hadn't checked if mine was running. We got a lot of melted snow and stuff here. And we end up with moisture on the ground. Moisture on the ground. So, back up. So seeing as how I can't have anyone over to fix it, I figured I'd try and fix it myself. The first thing we should do, we need to get the old sump pump out. We plugged it in first to test it. It's not running. It was plugged in, it just isn't running. So we know something's wrong. Take the lid off. You can see all the water in there. So, I was talking... Let me know when you're on me or
on you.
So I was talking to my dad and he said what we need to do, which I've already done. I just use a flathead screwdriver. And this is a check valve here. I don't know if you can... if it'll focus or whatever. Just remove these clamps, I guess you call them. Just loosen these two. And then this valve that comes apart here. Get it unplugged. You don't want to be doing this when you're plugged in. The whole thing comes right out. See inside of here there was something jammed. I pulled it out, but too late. And it's old. This thing's 10 years old, it says. Jeez. What I did was I wrote down the model number, found out this is actually a quarter horse. So I went out and I bought a submersible half horse. This is on sale. It was 109 bucks. I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but I ran to Menards and picked it up. So, without any knowledge of what I'm doing, we are going to fix it. This is called a, I think it's like a discharge pipe or something. I don't remember what the appropriate terminology is for it. We unscrew it, and this much I'll talk to my dad. So this much I have done, and this is, we can keep that. So I'm just going to take and remove these cable ties here. Another thing, I forgot to actually buy cable ties, so I'll have to go get some off camera. A neat little handle for lifting. See? So this is junk. There might be water in it though. Now the good thing about this pump is it's submersible, so we can get it wet. And you can lift it right out of there. And this actually has two plugins, and if I remember correctly, this one's for the float and this one's for the pump. Plug it in just like that. I watched a little bit of a YouTube video. Full flow swing type check valve.
Can we pause for a second?
Why, you gotta take a... Oh!
I do so bad, I'm so sorry.
Alright, so when I looked at the instructions, they said you need a full flow swing type check valve. The one that's on here looks like it's a bit old. It's a Jackal model DJ545. The internet says it's reliable, but we got to get this water out of here, so we're going to use it. I'll probably replace it. I think a new check valve was $10. Nothing blocked in here, just check. And we want to screw this, whatever you call it, discharge pipe onto the sump pump. I want to make sure it's good and on there. Now, we're pretty much going to dip this down into what they call is the basin, sump pump basin, which is that thing. You want to make sure this float's got free roam, so it doesn't get stuck against the side. Just dip it down in there. You can see that float's already doing what it's supposed to be doing. Floating. I have to kind of twist it a little bit. And this should just go right back in here. Straight as possible. Ideally you want this as straight as you can get it, but...
I was going to say, why does it look bent? There you go.
A little bit of a backstory about me while I tighten these in with that screwdriver. This is the first home I've ever bought. First time home buyer, etc. I've been here now a year and probably what?
Year and a
4
half.
months? Year and a half. So sump pump worked great last year. One of those things I didn't bother looking at. You hear all the radio commercials about it, or wherever you hear your commercials. Tighten these up real good. Thankfully, this is an easy job. I was actually talking to my dad about it before I had looked. I told him, I said I should hire a plumber. He said, don't do that. Waste of money. So you want this, piggyback off of this. Come on, you get so close, everyone knows how to plug it in. According to the instructions, we just plug this bad boy in and see where it goes. Wish me luck.
Good luck. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Just
No,
in
don't
case.
back up. You gotta get in here and get close to this.
Okay.
Close shot.
Ain't that a beaut?
Running waters make me have to pee. So we got it installed. It's working great. Problem being, I had to, if you want to come in here, I had to twist the sump pump backwards so that float runs freely. You can see here the what I call it, discharge pipe or whatever, is now kind of crooked. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, take a little bit off of there or something. I'll talk to my dad and see. Well, there you have it. Replace the sump pump. As easy as can be. I have very little knowledge with this stuff, so hopefully it's all fine. Yell at me in the comments if I did something wrong. To kind of monitor it, you want to make sure the sump pump's not constantly running. Right now it seems to be at a good pace, but I'll check on it and see if it ends up getting to be over and over, then I might have to unplug it for a little while. Now to take care of kind of this moisture, and all I'm going to do is I have towels. I'm just going to soak it up as much as I can with the towels. I got a couple fans. We're just going to get some air circulating in here and kind of dry everything off. Come back tomorrow, check out how it is. You know, it's no big deal. I mean, it might be a big deal. I don't see it having any problems. We didn't have any damage on anything that was down there, so there it goes. That's it, guys. If you want to see more videos like this, I mean, I'm sure I'll post them anyway. If something goes wrong with the house, whatever. But soggy pasta, and I'll see you next time.